Hi everyone, Lynn and Spencer here. We're just back in. I thought I'd pop on and do my Cohorted box. This just arrived with Herms. I've not been into this, but I know what's in this box, and it's not an exciting box because I was talking to my friend Angela. Now, it's Beauty Novice Reviews. I keep wanting to say Museum Girl 135. She's not that excited. I watched her video yesterday, and oh, no, I'm not that excited, but I find that with Cohorted, you got a real good box like last month with Mon Skin. The following month, they don't seem to keep the momentum going. You always end up, they don't keep up the, what I would say, what you expect, you know what I mean, for a high-end box. But anyway, it's a hit and a miss with these boxes. You get really good months and other months they follow up with a kind of boring box, if you know what I mean. And I've also got my glossy box version 4 to show you as well, and a wee rant about that. I'll tell you that in a minute. But anyway, this is my Cohorted box for March. And as I say, I really liked last month's box. It was such a really good box with the Mon Skin. And I know they can't keep it up. I know with these boxes, they can't keep up the momentum all the time. I mean, you know what you're paying for. You're paying $39.99. You're going to get end of season colours. You're going to get things, you know what I mean, colours people don't want, do you know what I mean? So, expect that, do you know what I mean? But last month's box was really good. So this month's box, I couldn't wait. I had to go and watch Angela's video. So this is the box for March. And this is the value, I think she said, was £184.35. And the first item we see is a Natura coconut oil infused sheet mask. Now, I know these are worth £4.95, £5.95, but you get them in normal beauty boxes. What I'm trying to say, and I'm paying $39.99 for a box, I expect to see a wee bit more high end. That's just me personally, and I always do this, flip through this book and can never find the flaming item. Let's have a look. Sorry guys, we'll be here all day looking for this mask. Here we go. A Beauty Pro Natural Coconut Oil Sheet Mask. I do like this brand and they're saying this is worth £5.95, but the whole point is you get them and look fantastic. Glossy box, all the rest of them. No, a wee bit better than Cohorted. I'm paying, 4 times the price of glossy box basically, do you know what I mean? One of my rants again, I think they should be more high end, but anyway, I will use the mask. I do like them. So the next item we've got, which I'm seeing this all the time now, is Avant. I do quite like the brand, but nobody in this earth, as Lynn says, would I pay the price they asked for this brand? No, I don't think it's worth it. And this is a sumptuous glycolic acid hand balm. It's worth £81. Reduces appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, hydrate intensely, strengthens skin's natural barrier. No way in this earth would I pay £81 for a hand balm. Yes, it's a nice brand, but this started in Glossy Box January 2019 and we get them frequently, these boxes. I do like the brand, but I wouldn't go out buying it, do you know what I mean? I use it when I get it in the box, and I'm sure the sneak peek for Glossy Box next month is the micro exfoliant. And what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to pause this for a minute. I'm not an expert in lighting, but the lighting's just gone with that sun. So just 2 seconds, I'm just going to go and shut that curtain. Hi, I'm back. Don't know if that's any better, a wee bit duller, but that sun was annoying me. So basically, I went pay £81 for a hand cream. So that's basically your value, to double the value of your box, and that's how they're saying it's worth £188, £84. So the next item we've got is a full size Ciati, and this is a Dangerous Affair nail polish. Anybody knows I don't do anything with my nails, and this is worth, I think, £15. I do like the Ciati brand, but I don't do anything with my nails, as everybody knows that watches me. I'm boring. I'm sure this is worth £15 if I can find it. I keep saying one of these days, I wish they would put little page marks on where the items are, so I'm not flipping through here. But I'm sure it's worth Discovery Brands beer, but it's not Discovery Brand. Beauty Pro's been on for ages. Wait till we see. I cannot find this. I'll be here all blinking day. I cannot find it. Basically, I know it's about £15. Wait till we find it. Nope, I cannot find it. Sorry guys, I keep telling you what you see is what you get. I'm not rude sitting through a magazine, but I am sure this is worth, Angela said it was worth £15. It would actually help if I opened the box before I filmed it and went through the magazine and told you, go in sequence, if you know what I mean. I do not see where that is, and that is right at the back page. Basically worth £15 after all that. Maybe I should have switched this video off and start again, but be here all day. I keep telling you what you see is what you get. Nail polish, that'll be going in a giveaway. And the next item I've seen in many boxes, is Skin Icelandic eye cream. I've got this in a couple of Latest in Beauty boxes. Yes, it's a high-end brand. That little pot's £11.40. It's an award winner. Basically it's for formulated cream to combat 3 major eye issues: dark circles, puffiness and wrinkles. I haven't actually used the other two, to be honest, but that's me. Basically that we end up a full size with 3 of them. How many mils is this? This is, I think this is 4 grams. So basically in 3 pots is basically the size of a full size eye cream. And the next thing we've got in this brand is the Skin, and this is a little cleanser, I think. Facial wash worth £5. I mean, you think we get a wee bit bigger size, do you know what I mean? What I'm trying to say is, after what when Angela said don't get excited, I'm really disappointed in this box, to be honest. I know it's a hit and a miss with the boxes. I know you can't keep getting the best boxes every month. Like last month was all on your skin, I was delighted with. I'm not overly delighted with this box, to be honest. So £5 little face wash. And the next item we've got is a brand I've not heard before. It's a Mali Natural Science Conditioning Body Cream. I'm not going to open this because I've got that many body creams on the go. And how much is this worth? Let me find it. Oh, and it would help if I went right through the book, wouldn't it? Oh, God, so what I'm going to have to see next month, what I'm going to do is open it first and get the items in order, then show you. So I'm not sitting here huffing and puffing trying to find a flaming product to tell you. Mali, right at the beginning of the book, and this is a conditioning body cream worth £20, and it is 200ml. A Mali Verdure Moisturising Body Cream nourishes and soothes while repairing your skin, encourages a radiant feel every day and night. By scientifically combining rich moisturising butter with the lightweight feel of lotion, this cream provides your skin with a youthful glow, actively revitalising dry and dull skin with natural active ingredients. I will use that, but I've got that many body creams in the go, I really don't want to open it. Still not a great box. This is the last item I've got, and this is a little, I can never pronounce this, a Succio eyeshadow palette. And I got one of these, I'm sure, in my Latest in Beauty box, and I got lovely colours. Now after seeing Angela's unboxing, I'm either going to end up with the same, or I'm going to end up with horrible colours. This is a Designing Colour Eyes palette, mixed shades. It's £46, and that's what they said it was worth in Latest in Beauty. And I got lovely shades in that box, so let's have a look. I've got the same one as Angela. I mean, that's no everyday colours, do you know what I mean? I mean, the palette I got from Latest in Beauty was lovely, lovely colours, and that is worth £46. So obviously probably those colours are not popular, discontinued, and that's why they're in the box, but it is worth £46, £6 over the value of the box. Yes, I'll probably try and get them to work. I will try and get them to work, work them somehow, but a bit disappointed. I'm sorry. I can't sit here saying I'm overly excited with the box. That'd be a lovely palette. And the palette that I use, I've actually hit pan on them for once. I really do like the palette I got from Latest in Beauty because the colours are wearable and nice pinks and golds and stuff. That, oh, I will use it, but I'm disappointed. I think you could put a wee bit nicer colours in, but this is the whole point of these boxes. Sometimes they just put the colours in that aren't, you know, selling well, or at the end of it, or basically discontinue colours. So yeah, £46 that's worth, but I've seen better colours. So overall, Lynn doesn't like the box. Not overly enthusiastic. I mean, it's a theme with Cohorted. They do a brilliant box, a theme box, and the next month is all. I know they'll be disappointed because they don't keep up the momentum, do you know what I mean? But anyway, we got a body lotion. We got the Avant hand cream worth hand balm worth £81. We got the mask, which we've seen all the beauty boxes, these natural ones. You get them in vegan kind, you get them all the different boxes. So I do expect, sadly, and I do expect I'm paying $39.99 for a box. When you get them these in glossy box, look fantastic. I do expect a better mask, but that's just my opinion. The Ciati full size nail polish, that's worth £15 up in a giveaway. The little Teensy Weensy Skin facial wash. The little 4 gram skin eye cream. Now you've had these in other boxes, do you know what I mean? I've had these in Latest in Beauty and things like that. So Cohorted, I know I'm going on like a budget, but at Cohorted I really expect higher end stuff, do you know what I mean? I really expect higher end stuff. And the palette's worth £46. I will try and get that to work in just 2 seconds, guys. I'm going to try and fix this. I realise I've not got the light on. total disaster this video, just 2 seconds. I'm at 9 minutes in, and I shut the video off and start again. You know, it's what you see is what you get with me. I've just had one of these days. I've rushed about all morning. Tesco's late at my deliveries and things. It just put me back for the whole day. It's just a busy day today. So all in all, yes, it's well worth $39.99 with the Avant being £81. I will use the hand balm. Not an over exciting box. That brand's a lovely eyeshadow palette. I think it was a Noteworthy box we got that in. Latest in Beauty. It's a lovely shade of palette. Really nice palette. I use it as a hit pan. The cars no, I won't be hitting my pan, but I will try and use it. Not an over exciting box. Not over exciting. Angela was right, not an over exciting box, but I will use everything in it apart from the nail polish, which I'll go in my giveaway. But as I say, with Cohorted, it's supposed to be the brand that is the higher end box. I've seen Skin and Latest in Beauty and things like that. I would have, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I think if you're paying $39.99 for a box, you expect it to wow you a wee bit better. Anyway, that's Cohorted this month. So if I'm upsetting anybody, no saying it's a wonderful box. I don't think it's a wonderful box. That's my personal opinion. Some other people might think that's a great box and everything else. That's just my personal opinion. Me, that's just on the par with the Black and Voucher box we got. Do you know what I mean? That's just my personal opinion. Yes, I will use the items, but just a bit disappointed, to be honest. I think it's such a good box last month. I know they can't keep it up every month, but anyway, on the glossybox. This is my version 4. The last box I gave to Emma. This is version 1 where I got the lighter shade of highlight palette. I got the darker shade in this. And we ran it, but this is, I got this box and I got the same value as my last box. The only difference if you watch my version 1 is, look, I got the lovely copper shade palette in this. So I'm delighted with this. I am delighted to get this shade, because that's the least one, like they pronounce this, the least one I got in the Look Fantastic a glossy box advent calendar. So Emma's getting that in that box. Suits her skin tone better. But that definitely suits my skin tone better, the darker shades. That's just me, so I'm delighted to have that. So that was a different shade I got. That's the shade that I wanted. We got the Tiati eyeliner, the same shade lipstick, and the eye comb mascara. And the difference when I got my last box, I got the eye cream in. I got this Cetraban Daily Cleansing Cream that soothes dry or eczema prone skin, which sometimes I can get dry skin, so I don't mind that. And this is worth $7.99, the same price as eye cream, right? So that's a good high-end box. Again, that's worth about your £54, whatever, right? So that's fine. So my friend who's been had glossybox longer than me and signed up to a 12 months contract again, we were talking on the phone what boxes we got, and she was telling me she was disappointed. She got version 3 and it had a mini toothpaste in it. So where I'm getting the eye cream in my box, last box, and the body cream in this box is $7.99. All the other items were the same. She got version 3. The palette was the same shade. These 4 items were the same. But the 5th item, well, that's a $7.99 value item. She got an item, a mini toothpaste, one worth £1.05, and she's been a subscriber longer than me, nearly 2 years. I've been a subscriber since October 18, and I said, oh, that's what makes me rant about the glossy box. Is basically that's a £6, a £7 difference in value, and I had a big argument in my way back a year past November when I got a box. It was £12 more than everybody else I was seeing on YouTube, and their attitude is, well, that's just so many variations. I'm sorry you feel that way. Well, my pal's really disappointed that she got a £1.5 toothpaste. She's been watching YouTube, seen unboxings with the Cetraban cleansing cream that I got and the eye cream. So she was waiting for a box to come and thinking she was getting that opened up and got a mini a toothpaste worth £1.05, and I'm sure that's what the lovely lady Gina on box subscription UK and Life got the toothpaste and that as well. This is my rant, is we all pay roughly the same. If we're on a 12 months contract, I pay it monthly, and basically there is differences in the value of the boxes. And if I opened up and got a toothpaste, I'd been really disappointed. If you was watching other people's unboxings, getting the cleanser, getting the eye cream, open up and you get a £1.5 mini toothpaste, and I wouldn't be happy. So she's not happy. So as far as I know, she got onto glossybox to say that, you know, she's been watching YouTube unboxing and she gets a mini, being a long term subscriber and getting a mini toothpaste, and people are getting this, the cleansing cream or the eye cream in this brand. And I'll actually probably give this to my friend because she's got more dry skin than me, to be honest. yes, she got the same items. She got the palette, the Icon mascara, the shade of the lipstick, exactly the same shade, and the Ciati stamp eyeliner. I tried this yesterday. Oh God, what a mess I got into. I ended up here, and it's very, very watery. It's very liquidy. I'm trying to think of the word to use. It doesn't dry very quickly, and I end up all dripping down my face. I was a right mess. So I'll just use it an eyeliner. I'm not trying that stampy thing, but I was a right mess, so I was. But anyway, so that's Glossybox version 4. The Ciati eyeliner, the M&Co lovely shade of lipstick, that's lovely on. The Serge Ben cleanser was £7.99. The Ico mascara worth £10. The lipstick's worth 15, I think they said that is. This is worth 15. And yep, and this is worth 15 as well. 15, 10 and 10. So that box comes to the same value as my other one, £54 odd pence, right? And my friend's really disappointed. Yeah, she's glad she got the same shade as the copper plate one highlighter that I got, but she's just so disappointed that she got a £1.5 toothpaste and she's seen other people getting eye creams and things. She's not happy, so Glossybox will fob her off just saying that's the whole thing, variations. But the fact if you're a subscriber for over 2 years, you know, and she gets the cheaper version box. I know it's only £7 difference, but it's annoying. It really is annoying. I had that rant with Glossybox before about their different variations and the different values. It's not fair. We all pay the same. That isn't fair. So I'm glad I didn't open up. I had opened up expecting to get the different shade palette, another eye cream in this. So I got a bit of a shock when I opened up and got the cleanser. Okay, so it's still the value of the box, but I'd have been even worse if I got the toothpaste. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'll be quiet. So that's my moans for the day. One of my rants again. I do get a bit between my teeth, and it does annoy me. There's far too many variations. It really does, because you think just watch it. Oh, I'm going to get that, and you get something totally different. It does disappoint. And there's far too many variations in Birchbox as well. And I think that box that Charles signed up to, there's too many variations of that. And Birchbox is no bother bum getting back to me with my emails and setting up pictures of the horrible damaged box I got. So I've just cancelled, and I won't be resubscribed. I'm going to sit in my hands. I'm not going to resubscribe to Birchbox, because that money I'm saving Birchbox covers the value of my lemonade box that I really do like every month. So Birchbox, no more. Anyway, sorry it's a long video, me ranting and raving. Cohorted, yes, it's definitely worth it. What I'll use on that, it's definitely worth my $39.99. But in my opinion, it's quite a boring box. Glossybox, I'm pleased with that box. I'm so glad I got the darker shade, the copper plate highlighter palette, and I'm glad I didn't get the toothpaste. And I feel sorry for the people that's got the toothpaste. I don't think it's fair, and I think the more people that phone Glossybox and complain that there's too many variations, there's different value in the boxes, something might get done. Do you know what I mean? Something might get done, and actually maybe stand up and take heed that start caring about their customers instead of their profits. And that's what Glossybox I do. I think they do care about don't care about their customers. But my friend has phoned them to complain, and she got basically the same thing what I got was, that's luck of the draw, it's your variations, and they're all about the same value in it. And she said, how can the same value be £7 less than somebody else's box? But they can't get it, just fob you off. But anyway, I'll shut up and stop moaning and groaning. So take care everybody, have a great day, and I'll catch up with you all very soon. Hopefully my Look Incredible box will come before the weekend and get that when that Baguli box won't come to after the 20th. That'll be my last box this month for that. So that's my Cohorted Glossybox variation 4. As you can tell by the video, I'm not very excited about Cohorted, but see what comes next month. And then one thing about Cohorted is, sorry for blaring again, one thing about Cohorted is you're always a month in advance. Like if you pay today, you won't get March's box, April's box. Then they'll take the payment off the 1st of April for May's box. So you're always in. They always owe you like $39.99 kind of thing. Like if I cancel this, they would give me the next month's box or give me the $39.99 back. You're always feared to cancel. I.e. if I cancelled last month, I'd missed it on the Monuskin. That's how they trap you in, so they do. But really, I'm not overexcited with that. But anyway, Spence now will say bye-bye. He's absolutely sound asleep. He's been out and he's absolutely sound asleep. And we got caught in all the hailstones. It was really, really bad hailstones up here. So, but anyway, I'll stop blaring. Take care everybody, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye-bye. Oh, here, I can't get this thing off. Sorry, guys. It's not going off for some reason. Oh, you'll be stuck with me. Wait to get this off.